Welcome back. The artificial intelligence race is heating up. Microsoft announcing a $10 billion investment into OpenAI, the maker of ChatGPT. Joining me right now is Hudson Institute Senior Fellow, Hudson's Quantum Alliance Initiative Director, and the former NSC Senior Advisor to Robert O'Brien. Arthur Herman is here. Arthur, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Myself and the team, we've been talking about ChatGPT, and we want to know more. Microsoft is pretty much going all in. This latest investment builds upon the company's 2019 and 2021 investments in OpenAI. Talk to us about OpenAI. Some of the leading minds in tech say that this is just game-changing.
It is. I mean, on the one hand, it's a very simple AI program, really, in the sense that what it does is it generates, programs that are triggered by conversations with humans, and responds to their requests for tasks and for other sorts of issues that come up. You know, I had my own experience, my own eye-opening experience with GPT. When I submitted 2 questions to it, said, write me 2 500-word essays on topics, one of them a rather technical term used in Pentagon procurement work, which is what I'm working on right now. The other one in ancient Roman history. And the answers came back to me, Maria, almost by return of email post. I mean, I couldn't believe how quick it responded with 2 essays. And I said, this has to be cribbed from somewhere. So I checked other sources, I checked Wikipedia, and sure enough, it had generated these things almost within the blink of an eye. But what's so interesting about this trend, and you mentioned the GPT passing the MBA exam at Wharton. What's interesting about this is that we're looking at a new phase in the information age. You know, the old idea is that automation was going to replace all those blue-collar jobs, right? That they would all be replaced by robots, and that therefore people whose jobs were under threat were America's working class. But what we're also seeing now is that there's also a threat coming, thanks to AI and programs like GPT, there's also a threat coming to white-collar workers. That if you're a lawyer, if you're an accountant, Mark, if you're a financial planner, you might want to look to your laurels, because there may be a program coming, an AI-generated program, that's going to be able to do jobs just like yours, if it doesn't have your unique contribution or your unique brand that goes with it. And this is going to happen now also, too, within big tech.
Yeah, this is such a great point that you make, because all of this time talking about AI replacing things that we do, regularly, that the machine picks up, understands how you move, move cheeseburgers from one place to the other. No, this is replacing white-collar jobs, those jobs that people get after years and years of schooling. What does that mean for college? What does that mean for university? All the money we put into university, if ChatGPT can do it. I mean, they are basically writing novels, and then humans are publishing those novels. What about that? A new research paper revealed that ChatGPT passed the MBA exam at Wharton Business School. Some people, they're writing the books using AI. So how concerned should people be after spending all of this money and time going to school and university and further university on top of that?
Well, I think what it means is that we're going to move to a different kind of credential society, because the idea that if you went to Wharton and got an MBA, that your future was secure, this may not be the case anymore. On the other hand, if you go to a Voc Tech college and learn how to handle machine tools or a welding job, you know what? Your starting salary is going to be probably in the low 6 figures, and your future may be replaced, because a lot of those kinds of tasks are much harder for current robotics and other kinds of automated systems to replace.
Yeah.
But for big tech, this may go a long way to explain why we're going to see also a shift in the kinds of jobs and hiring that takes place in big tech. You know, there's been all of the major big tech companies have been cutting back on their workforce. A lot of it is, as you know, a response to the chances of a coming recession. They're sort of battening down the hatches here. But we're also not very far from where we're going to have AI programs that are able to do software coding, that are even going to be, and here's the next step, Maria, where you have AI programs that are designing other AI programs. And what's going to happen then is that a lot of the people we think of as, the key information workers at companies like Google and Microsoft and Spotify, they may find themselves competing with the machines in ways that their employers don't really notice the difference. And in fact, the machines are, a little bit more reliable. They're happy to work on weekends, a whole range of other things that are going to be very tough for America's white-collar workforce in the next decade or so.
Such a good point. Arthur, we're going to do much more on this, and we've got to have you back to further discuss this. What I'm hearing from my sources in tech is that Google is really worried. Even Google is worried because Microsoft is ramping up on this. Real quick, if you could do this briefly, Arthur, how does this impact national security? That's one of the most important issues here. Is China where America is on OpenAI, or are they ahead of us?
Well, they should make us all aware of just how important AI is and an investment in the national security aspects of it. Because if you've got AI machines that are able to build software programs, what about AI machines that can build malware? Malware that can't be detected, malware that looks exactly like actual functioning working programs. So there's big national security aspects to this that I think we're only just beginning to explore.
All right, Arthur, thanks very much. We hope you'll come back. We want to continue delving deep into this subject. Arthur Herman, good to see you, sir. Thank you.